Hello again, all ye loners. Welcome back to the channel. We hope you all are doing well. We hope you all are doing well, and we hope you've been enjoying the content. This is episode 305. All right, we're back again. I just want to say
305. Why do I feel like we did that already?
we just did 305. It's either 305 or 306.
Probably right though.
So thank you guys for tuning into another video. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe here, and we really appreciate it, the people who jump over and watch our vlogs and subscribe there, because we think you'll like them. Okay, so today we're going to do a video called What We Hate About Europe. It's U.S. Americans abroad.
Hashtag comedy, hashtag fun.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's satirical, but let's see. This is by Bruce Hamilton. Oh, he's a small creator. That's cool. So
Go follow. Go
yeah,
subscribe.
I always put the original people in the description because I'm a real one. All right, so all right,
because you just should.
Okay, a lot of people don't. All right, let's see.
But you're
All right,
one,
Europe
so.
is pretty cool. But here are things that I, an American from the USA, hate about Europe. Item 1. The slow service in restaurants. Let's be real. We came to this restaurant to eat. They seem to expect us to want to relax and enjoy each other's company, and that doesn't sit right with us. No chance, mate. Check, please. I can enjoy the company of others while we are driving to our next destination. Item 2. Trains. Okay, sure. Trains are great and all. I can watch videos, rest my eyes, or get work done while traveling up to 300 kilometers per hour. But one time in Germany, the train was 4 minutes late, and that is just unacceptable. Back to the...
It's funny, as like when I would take the bus here in LA, sometimes, a lot of times actually, it would be like 30 minutes, an hour delayed. You would just be sitting there and like not even a bench on some of the stops. It's just yeah.
Open roads for us.
It's because of traffic.
Item 3. The lack of parking lots. We don't have a
This
car here
poor
in
wife
Spain,
and kid
She's
but
like-
if
no
we
idea
did,
what
She's
he's
like,
filming
stop
us for, I
filming me,
bet."
you dumbass.
I know.
it sure would be harder to park it, and that would be
That's
inconvenient. Why do you guys give the human pedestrian so many rights and space to move freely about, but so little to the amazing car? It doesn't make sense. In some areas of Europe, cars are even treated as subhuman. Where I'm from, cars ruled the land.
God, it's so funny because recently I could tell they're foreign just because the look of confusion while they're standing at the bus stops, but they're just looking around like, this is it, like this is what we have to do on the bus. And there's like a homeless person passed out on the street, and then there's just like
You can tell when there's like tourists waiting at bus stops here. Cause
Yeah.
they're usually in areas where they probably didn't realize they would be taking a bus.
exactly, that's what I mean. It's in like not so well taken care of area. Yeah.
Just something else about Europe that really grinds my gears. Item 4. Food ratings. Parts of Europe have these food ratings on products, so now I have to feel extremely guilty buying my ice cream every day, even though it's organic and gluten-free. Come on! Item 5. My lack of digestion problems. I'm not sure if it's higher quality foods, less preservatives, or not being allowed to use the cheapest ingredients manufactured on the planet, but I brought all these medicines from the States to help me digest foods that I now no longer need. So that's not ideal. What do I do with all my prescriptions? Item 6. Where the heck do I dry my clothes? After looking all around for our laundry room, I finally found the washing machine.
Oh
It
my
was-
God. Sorry, this reminds me of when we were in Korea, when we had a washer in the room but no dryer, so we put all our clothes all over the room.
Yeah.
You'll
They
see
gave
it.
us a drying rack, but it wasn't
Yeah,
enough.
you'll see. It's pretty funny if you follow our vlog channel. You'll see.
It's not okay,
Here,
but
in the
it's lovely.
kitchen? It's ridiculous. Now I can't find the darn dryer. Classic. After weeks of wearing damp clothes out, I developed a serious hypothermia episode. Let's just say, luckily I already had a kid. Finally, someone told me to hang your clothes on your balcony, and that's been pretty good when they don't fly away. But I don't know where the heck they're all going. Item 7. Lack of personal space. No longer being completely isolated anymore in our McMansion, with our private yard, traveling about in our private metal box of a vehicle, we are now faced with many social interactions daily, almost as if we are part of a community or something. While this does threaten our American superiority complex, mingling amongst the general public that is, we just hate having to spend our time at beautiful, professionally manicured public parks. We are forced to just enjoy them, not do any of the yard work, or worry about watering them. Plus now we have people that live in our building. Not ideal. I had to say hi to a new friend in the lobby the other day. Wow. Come on! Look, this is my daughter having to be near and interact with new friends, instead of sitting by herself in the car to the restaurant and at the restaurant itself.
Yeah, that's something I guess that's more normalized in Europe, huh? It's like taking kids to the bars and stuff. Not bars, but like restaurant bars type places, because you don't really see that here at all.
I had to say hello to countless people, being outside and walking more and being less isolated, and it's been very taxing on me. Very taxing. If you guys made it this far, please consider subscribing to my channel. Item 8. You Europeans numbered your floors wrong. Is it a big deal? No. Should I make a big deal out of it? Certainly. I'm a YouTuber now. Europeans want me to think the ground floor is 0. Like we aren't standing on anything and the ground doesn't exist.
Zero respect for a YouTuber. Oh man, this guy's funny.
You can tell the type of TV shows he watches here.
Yeah.
The second floor, here they call the first floor. I don't know, ask them. Probably the worst part about Europe. Then it gets really bad when someone asks me, hey, what floor was that on? My mind goes through this whole thing. Should I tell them the truth? It was on the 6th floor? Or should I tell them, it's on the 5th floor, above the floor you had entered the building on? And then I guess I just have to let them figure out the rest.
Poor wife. That's all I can see is her filming
Item 9. General inconveniences. We no longer go to one gigantic convenience store that puts everyone else out of business for everything. So that's inconvenient. There's so many adorable little mom and pop and specialty shops here, which have been really fun. A sock store, pajamas, Pilates for the pregnant, butchers, you name it. General inconvenience. Walking and being outside more in general, we've been exposed to the elements much more than ever in our lives in the United States. 41 Fahrenheit or 5 Celsius is not the same when you're just inside buildings, garages, and cars all day. Winter here is now quite inconvenient on our ears and fingers. Think about our ears and fingers. We might even have to buy real winter jackets. Here's another inconvenience. Renting an apartment wasn't just about the finances. We had to meet our next landlords face to face. So I guess we aren't just some cog in the wheel statistic. Inconvenient. But they were really nice, so shout out to them. Here's another
Okay. I know who he reminds me of now. He reminds me of your cousin's boyfriend. Right? Am I wrong? Holy shit. Okay.
Convenience shops.
in the best way.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying in a bad way. He's hilarious.
That's so funny. I'm gonna send this to her.
It's being closed because someone is sick. So inconvenient. My wife went to the ER here. We were seen so quickly. We were in and out under 30 minutes. And we paid nothing. That was convenient. Wait, shoot. Cut that. Okay, truthfully, I'm running out of things we hate about Europe. Let me know in the comments below. What do you hate about Europe? What do you hate about the country you live in? What do you hate about this video? Cut that. So all joking aside, I've really been enjoying my first month living here in Spain and not just visiting as a tourist. There has been hurdles coming from our cushy lives as US Americans. So yeah, Europe has been less convenient. But you know, convenience isn't everything. And Spain has a lot to offer. We've really loved it. We loved all our time in Europe. That's why we spent all the money and did all the work to immigrate here to Europe. And Spain let us in, so boom, Spain, amigos. We have officially made it over a month here now. Yay! So that's really exciting. And we've signed an apartment lease too. Can't believe we're all moved in and ready to go. We just went through a whole week of building IKEA furniture and walking back and forth between stores and our new apartment to furnish it. Guys, let me tell you, we tried really hard and did a lot of work to shop local and not use Amazon. Drop this video a like to show you appreciate our efforts. that's all we had for this video. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the support. We went from 900 to almost 2,000 subscribers in the past month, so I really appreciate all the support and love you guys have been giving me. We're slowly building a community, not only here in Spain, but also on YouTube. You guys know I read and respond to every comment, so appreciate the time you take to watch, to respond, even the feedback, criticism. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hasta luego, amigos. Ciao. The other day we were out and the sun shined in my eyes, and that is not a thing I remember happening in America.
That's funny.
I stubbed my toe on the edge of the bed. Didn't happen to me in America. My phone battery died. Never happened in America. Sure, I never left the house, but come on, I mean, you know what I mean. Never happened to me.
All right. One of the comments says, I didn't think Americans knew what irony and sarcasm were, but I was wrong.
Anyway, go follow that guy.
Yeah. We hope you guys thought that was funny. I thought that was hilarious. It's this guy. It reminds me of like The Office type of thing. Yeah.
It's very much The Office. And what's his face?
Michael Scott? Or,
yeah, but yeah. That realm of comedy, like the Parks and Rec. Yeah.
That like awkward comedy.
Yeah, Community, like all those shows.
Yeah. Make sure to subscribe to him if you like that, and also make sure to subscribe to us because you love us. All right, and then also jump over to our blog channel.
Kiss.
Let us know down below what you guys hate about the U.S. Sarcastically, please. Don't actually say what you hate. Okay, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.